What happened to a dream deferred?
Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun?
Or fester like a sore?
And then run?
Does it stink like rotten meat?
Or crust and sugar over?
Like a syrupy sweet?
Maybe it just sags like a heavy load.
Or does it explode?
My dream was to be a ballet dancer, and then I got really badly injured last year. So I guess my dream soaked up, yeah.
I think I would die happy if I've brought my children up well. They're well adjusted and good human beings that can provide for themselves and help others.
Live a bit longer. That'd be good.
We've done most of the things we want to do. We've got a bucket list, but it's shrinking now.
Yes, yeah. No.
The biggest question now is whether you have enough money to last through till you drop off and go and kick the bucket.
Fall off the perch.
Yeah.
Yes. Hopefully we will. Yeah.
I guess I've got to a point where I just want to be happy and fulfilled. It's not so much more about my career anymore as travelling and having meaningful relationships and not so much accumulating stuff.
The thickness of my blood has recently come into question. I just recently found out I have really thick blood, and it means I get blood clots. So, very strange answer, I know, but if I could change anything about myself, I'd like much thinner blood.
I've always wanted to be 10 centimetres shorter, because I'm tall, you know, it's a thing.
My height, I want to be 6'7".
I like when people ask big picture questions, like what do you think needs to change in the world?
Okay, so I'm petitioning for an organisation called Oak Tree. We're asking the government to commit more money to climate finance, which helps people living in developing countries deal with the current impacts of climate change.
Yes, probably more ask somebody else a question. Are you okay?
Yeah.
And that's, a lot of people are not okay and need to be asked, and know that there's somebody there for them, help them, yeah.
It's a real struggle. It's not even that I'm sad a lot of the time, it's just a sort of nothing.
What do you do with the problems in your life if you just leave them and don't confront them and do something about them?
What happened to a dream deferred?
Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun?
Or fester like a sore?
And then run?
Does it stink like rotten meat?
Or crust and sugar over?
Like a syrupy sweet?
Maybe it just sags like a heavy load.
Or does it explode?